Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to PH Sensei. Today, we have some breaking news that has been making waves all over the world. It seems that former US President Donald Trump is once again in the midst of a legal battle, this time in Washington DC. Let's delve into the details of this latest development. Just a few months ago, Trump found himself indicted over the hush money scandal involving adult star Stormy Daniels. This was followed by another legal blow as a civil jury in Manhattan found him liable of sexually abusing and defaming New York writer, E. Jean Carroll. And then, in a shocking turn of events, he was indicted for keeping classified documents at his Mar-a-Lago residence in Florida. However, folks, this latest charge is perhaps the most significant and impactful of them all. Donald Trump is now facing charges over his alleged attempt to stay in power and overturn the 2020 presidential election. You heard that right, Ka-sensei. The former president is being accused of conspiring to undermine the election results and potentially endangering the entire U.S. system of governance as we know it. This is undoubtedly a historic and somber moment that is being closely watched by people from all political backgrounds. Now, the question that arises is whether Donald Trump can escape the consequences of these charges. Legal experts and analysts have been discussing this extensively, and it boils down to a couple of possibilities. Firstly, Trump could try to convince a jury that he was delusional, surrounded by advisors who misled him into believing that the election was stolen. This defense would require him to prove that he genuinely believed in his claims, despite overwhelming evidence to the contrary. On the other hand, there is also the possibility of Trump winning the presidency again in 2024. If he were to regain office, he could appoint an attorney general who would potentially dismiss these charges altogether. It's a complex situation that will undoubtedly be closely scrutinized in the coming months. But what about the charges themselves? Are they difficult to prove? Well, that's a matter of debate. It ultimately hinges on whether prosecutors can demonstrate Trump's intent. Did he knowingly lie about the election to rally his supporters, leading to the events of January 6 at the Capitol? Or was he genuinely deluded by false information? If it can be proven that he deliberately deceived the public, there is a possibility of him facing jail time. The unfolding of this trial will be a fascinating case to follow, not just for U.S. citizens but for people all around the world. The implications of this legal battle go beyond individual politics. They encompass fundamental principles of democracy and the rule of law. Stay tuned, Ka-sensei, as we track the developments of this case and provide you with the latest updates. Let's witness history in the making and see how justice unfolds in Washington, D.C. This is PH Sensei, bringing you the most insightful and engaging news commentary. Keep learning, keep growing.